Hola y feliz lunes. Hoy estoy en el salón del señor Engers y quiero usar su clase para enseñar hoy. Empezamos con la palabra de Dios que dice en Romanos 6:23, porque la paga del pecado es muerte, mas la dádiva de Dios es vida eterna en Cristo Jesús, Señor nuestro. The first thing I want you to do is make sure that before you watch this next part, you have downloaded this document that I have on the Facts portal. Download the Verb of the Day sheet, and you're going to write this down. This is something we're going to be doing daily now, making sure that you know how to conjugate a verb in all tenses. It's similar to what we've been doing, but it's just a specific sheet that I've got in a PDF format and also in a Word document. If you want to type on it, that's fine. If you want to handwrite it and send me a picture or scan it, however you want to do it. So our verb of the day is dehar, D-E-J-A-R, and dehar means to allow or to leave behind or quit. So we'll say to quit. All right, to quit. And so our preterite tense is going to go as follows. Oh boy. Deje, dejaste, dejó, dejamos, dejaron. And something else you need to do, like we did before Christmas, is what does that mean in English? And it means I quit or I stopped. Then we have the imperfect tense. The imperfect tense is dejaba, abas, aba, abamos with an accent, and aban. And what it means? I was quitting, stopping. Then we have the imperfect subjunctive. You see, the imperfect subjunctive is where you go back to the ron, drop the ron, and add your cheerleaders. So it's de, har, a, ras, ra, ramos, has an accent there, and ron. I quit. Every time it says subjunctive, it means the same thing contingent upon OD. What's OD? Opinion, doubt, influence, emotion. Like, I doubt you quit doing your work. All right, so that's one of our new tenses. Then the present, dejo, has, a, amos, an, I quit. Present tense. Present subjunctive, go back to the yo, dejo, opposite ending, deje, es, e, emos, and en. And it means the same as the one before. If it says subjunctive, it's the same as the one before. I quit, contingent upon OD. All right, then we have the future where you don't drop the ending, dejar, and then add a, dejaré, dejarás, dejará, dejaremos, and dejarán. Now, you always have to do the first one fully, and then if it's ditto, just go through. But if you just wrote deje, that would be wrong, because deje is this one here, dejaré. And then this one is, oh, well, what does it mean? I will quit. And then there's the conditional. Take the infinitive, dejar, and add ia, ia, ias, ia, iamos, and ian. What does dejaría mean? I would quit. All right, you have the extra credit perfecto. We don't know that. We do know the past perfect. You take había. It's the same tense as that. Habías, ia, íamos, ian, plus what? Well, what I'll let you do is write the whole past participle on the bottom. D-E-J-A-D-O. So había plus dejado equals I had quit. Past perfect subjunctive, I'm about to teach that to you. Present perfect, a, as, a. I'll scoot this up a little bit. Can you see? Amos, an. Scoot it up completely so you can see it. Plus dejado equals I have quit. We don't know this. We're about to learn that today. Future perfect, we do know. A little bit of magic for you. Abre, abras, same endings. Notice, same endings. Eas, a, hemos, an, plus dejado equals I will have quit. We don't know perfect conditional. Today, in the lesson I'm about to teach you, we're going to learn the past perfect subjunctive. Well, you take haber. What's haber in the past perfect subjunctive? We know haber becomes ube, ubiste, ubo, ubimos, ubieron, and here's what it becomes. Ubier, drop the ron and add ubiera, ras, ra, ramos, and ran, plus dejado equals I had quit. Every time it says subjunctive, it's contingent upon od. How will that sound in English? I doubt that you had quit smoking. Do lo que hubieras dejado de fumar. And then the present perfect subjunctive. Well, the present tense of haber is a little karate. Does anyone remember karate? You got it. Haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, and hayan, plus dejado equals the same as the one before. If it says subjunctive, it's the same as the box before. I have quit. Contingent upon opinion, doubt, influence, emotion. So you would say something like, I doubt that you have quit picking your nose. Bueno, I will teach you that in a few minutes here. Thank you for your attentiveness, and let's see if I can get most of that in the screen, and you can pause it and copy it down and send it to me today. How's that? All right, so we get rolling here. Just reviewing the past subjunctive, you have to go to the they form of the preterite tense. If you don't know the they form of the preterite tense, you really got to go back to Spanish 2, or go back to earlier this year, go back to the verb of the day every single day. Go to the ron, drop the ron, and once again add ra, ras, ra, ramos, ron. All right, now let's check to see that you did that right on the homework. Okay, activity 1, once again, -2 for each error. Hopefully you did them all awesome. Here we go. Number 1, terminaran. Number 2, sacada. Number 3, fuera. Why? Because fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fueron. Drop the ron, fuera. Number 4, actuaras. Basically AR verbs, you just add a, as, a, amos on to the end. That's basically all you do with AR verbs. All right, and same thing, redactadas. And I said that wrong. Actuadas, this is actually redactaram. What? All right, that should actually be redactáramos. Sorry about that. Redactáramos. All right, activity 2. Activity 2, rápidamente. Actividad 2 goes like this. Hiciéramos. Where'd you come up with that? All right, gotta go to your pink sheet. Hice, hiciste, hizo, hicimos, hicieron, hiciéramos, and it has a tilde there. -2. Supieran. You have to go back to the pink sheet. Supe, supiste. What do you mean you threw the pink sheet away? Oh, you didn't? Good. Supe, supiste, supo, supimos, supieron. So it's supieran. Number 3. Did you forget the pink sheet again? Pude, pudiste, pudo, pudimos, pudieron. So it becomes pudiera. All right, AR verbs are easy. Colaboraras and tomara. Easy, easy if it's an AR verb. These ones you just got to be careful with. Your pink sheet. All right, activity 3, I think the answers can vary, but they're probably going to be something similar to this. Era importante. You get the past tense before the K, not subjunctive before the K. It was important. It really was important that sacara buenas notas, that I get good grades. All right, something like that. Quería, I wanted my friend, name the friend, solicitar una beca. I wanted him to apply for a scholarship, or her to apply for a scholarship, name the friend. And number 3, I was happy, estaba contento. You girls know that you're contenta, right? Contenta de que acabara el año na ano. El acabara el año. Acabar means to finish. How did you feel about the end of the school year? Well, hopefully you were happy, but maybe you're sad. Actually, it's sad that I don't get to be with you, so. Estaba contento de que acabara el año. Okay, on the next page, rápidamente aquí, we've got the first one, A, C, A, D. Now, that one was kind of dirty because they used the present subjunctive. Because it says, instead of the past tense, it says, no quiero que, I don't want the boys to come to the meeting. And all they do is give you present. Because it's influence, it has to be vengan. I would have written that sentence, no quería que vinieran. I didn't want them to come. Past subjunctive, but that's not even an option. So I'll give you a break if you didn't get that one right. Should have got it right if you were listening the first semester. All right, let's see here. I think answers are going to vary here. You use one of those forms, es improbable, es dudoso, no es verdad, and then choose a person if you chose sacar. I just said it's doubtful that Ivan got an A plus in Spanish. Ivan would never do that. Es improbable que Ivan y yo, if you chose, what is that, ser, fuéramos mormones. It's unlikely that he and I were Mormons. All right. No es verdad que me fuera del avión. It's not true that I left the meeting. Not true. I didn't leave. And yeah, you had to do 4. That'd be minus 5 points if you didn't actually do the 4th one. But there's only 3. Do one twice. Okay. Es dudoso que Ivan contestara su teléfono. It's doubtful that Ivan answered his phone. He never answers his phone. I don't know why his parents pay for it. All right. Activity 3, if you chose to do it. So it says, I think it was impossible that, I just made it up, extraterrestriales vinieron a la tierra. That extraterrestrials came to, now once again, venir, vine, viniste, vino, vinieran. Good. So what does this say? It was improbable, it's improbable that a vaccine existed before the pandemic. Okay, some people think the vaccine already existed, they're just going to bring it out later. I don't know, I have no idea. How about this one? I think it wasn't true that el virus saliera de murciélagos. I don't think it was true that the virus came from bats. Maybe you think it came from bats. I doubt it. But anyway, it's my opinion. Saliera. An opinion is why you use subjunctive. Saliera, that it could have possibly come from. That's what the subjunctive is used for. To say, no, there's no way that it came from bats. Saliera. Salí, saliste, salió, salimos, salieron. De murciélagos. Obviously, you're not going to have the same answer as me, but the idea is you have a ra, ras, ra, ramos, ran for the extra credit section there. All right. Send me an email today with that, as well as the lesson I'm about to teach you. Have your seatbelts buckled. I'm going to teach you the 2 tenses that we were doing in the verb of the day there just a couple minutes ago. And go to text 402. I'm going to teach you something called the present perfect subjunctive and the past perfect subjunctive. All right, good. You're on 402? All right, English grammar connection. In English, you use the present or past perfect to express what has happened or what had happened. I've been teaching you that already for several weeks. All right, in Spanish, you often need the present and past perfect subjunctive as well. Here's an example. It's good that Peter has understood. Es bueno que Peter haya entendido. Or they wished he had arrived. Esperaban que hubiera llegado. They wished he had arrived. All right, so how do you do the present perfect? Well, you simply put haber in the present tense. What's haber in the present subjunctive? Karate kids? All right, so take a look. In Spanish, perfect tenses always use the form of the verb haber. You should know that. With the past participle of the main verb. When the subjunctive is required, you must put haber in the subjunctive. How do you put haber in the present subjunctive? Take a look. Haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, and hayan plus a past participle. If you don't know a past participle by now, let me refresh your memory. Hado, ido, som. Hecho, dicho, puesto, roto, vuelto, visto, cubierto, muerto, abierto, escrito, resuelto, y descubierto. Don't forget, impreso, and frito. Okay, so here's an example. Espero que tú hayas decidido redactar el anuario este año. I hope you have decided to edit the yearbook this year. All right, so let me explain the present perfect subjunctive in my way of explaining it. All right, presente perfecto de subjuntivo. It's have, like the has, hemos, han. It means the same. It translates exactly the same. Have, however, there's a contingency of opinion or of doubt or of influence or emotion. So take a look. Haber becomes haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, hayan, plus ado, ido, or song. What does that equal? Have, odi. Give you an example. If you want to say, I have made a video, there's no subjunctive there. He hecho un video. However, if I say, I doubt my students have already made a video on this. Dudo que hayan hecho. I doubt that they have made a video on this. I don't think my students have made a video on the present perfect subjunctive. I doubt it. It's not reality. So how do you put haber in the subjunctive? Haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, hayan. Let me show you an example. Opinion. I just do the whole OD here. Opinion. Es malo que. It's bad that ella haya dejado de correr. That she has quit running. Please, start running again. Es malo que haya dejado. It's bad, in my opinion. Of course, that's just my opinion. Que haya dejado de correr. That she has quit. Notice I don't make that feminine because she's a girl. It doesn't matter. Haya dejado de correr. On the last test, there was a few of you, a sprinkling, that didn't put the past participle after the haber. You've got to put the past participle. All right. Doubt. Dudamos que ellos hayan muerto. We doubt that. Now, anything that comes next has to be in the subjunctive because it's doubt. But you don't want to say we doubt they died, but we doubt that they have died. Que ellos hayan muerto. Hecho, dicho, puesto, muerto. I cannot think of an influence with the present subjunctive. That would be like, I want that you have done this. I recommend that you have listened. You can do it in the past. You can't do it in the present. I don't think. So I don't have an example. Anyway, emotion. Es triste que. It's so sad que no hayan permitido los deportes. It's sad that they haven't allowed sports. We missed March Madness. I know, God stripped all our idols away. I know. But anyway, it's sad. Que no hayan, that they haven't permitted sports. Okay? That is called the present perfect subjunctive. You just use haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, hayan, plus ado, ido, or song to say what you doubt has happened, what you want, what you think or your opinion or your emotion of what has happened. So it's the same thing as e asa emosan, but there's a contingency of doubt, emotion, or opinion. Now, the past perfect subjunctive, grab your text again. Past perfect subjunctive is the same thing as this, but it's in the past. So, use the past perfect subjunctive after a verb in the past tense. So the setup verb is going to be in the past tense. And you form it with the imperfect subjunctive of haber. Well, we just did imperfect subjunctive. That's when you're like, ra, ras, ra, ramos, ram. Well, you take haber and put it in the preterite, which goes ube, ubiste, ubo, ubimos, ubieron, drop the ron, ubiera, ras, ra, ramos, ran. That's it, ubiera. Plus the past participle, ado, ido, song. So, here's an example. Paco dudaba que hubiéramos trabajado de salvavidas el verano pasado. Paco doubted that we had worked as lifeguards. Why did he doubt that? I mean, obviously, we're lifeguards. All right, let me explain this my way. That's how the book explains it. I pretty much explain it the same way. The pasado perfecto del subjuntivo, or sometimes called the pluscuamperfecto del subjuntivo in some fancy grammar books. If you really want to impress someone at the dinner table tonight, say, Mom, in Spanish today we learned the pluscuamperfecto del subjunctive. All right, anyway, had plus opinion, doubt, influence, and emotion. Does this look like the last slide? Yes, it looks exactly like the last slide. Instead of saying have, it's had, plus the past subjunctive. So take a look. Haber. In the past tense, haber becomes hubiera, hubieras, hubiera, hubiéramos, tilde here, and hubieran plus ado, ido, song equals had, contingent upon, OD, contingent upon. So what's the difference between what we had learned before? When last test we had stuff saying like, I had eaten, había comido. Well, this is when you say, I doubt that you had eaten, or I wish you had eaten. When there's opinion, doubt, influence, emotion, had changes from había to hubiera. Same meaning, technically, but a little bit of a doubt or an emotion with it. So, some examples of opinion, doubt, influence, emotion. Let's start with opinion. Era importante. Notice the first verb is in the past tense. It was important that to tilde, hubieras ido al doctor. It was important that you had gone to the doctor. It was so important that you had gone. Because had you not gone, something bad would have happened. Era importante que hubieras ido. And notice you don't say que tú hubieras, because that would make no sense. Oh, it was important that you had. Had what? Had ido al doctor. All right? Or doubt. No creía, I didn't believe, that's doubt, que ella hubiera escrito ese libro. I didn't believe that she had written that. Ghostwriter. I didn't believe she had written it. Had written. Now, if you are stating a fact, she had written it, that's not subjunctive. But if you doubt it, then you have to show that you doubt it with hubiera instead of había. Hubiera escrito ese libro. I stands for influence, when I'm trying to manipulate what people do or did in the past. Mis padres querían. That says my parents wanted. They wanted me to do something. That doesn't mean I necessarily did it. Maybe I did. Que yo hubiera hecho mejor en mis clases. My parents wanted or wished what? That I had done better in my classes. Doesn't that happen to you guys? Like, oh, I wish you had made a better decision. Well, the fact you had made a better decision is not reality. So therefore you have to use subjunctive. What's subjunctive of haber? Hubiera hecho. My parents wanted me to make a better decision. E stands for emotion. Tenía miedo que ella te hubiera dicho una mentira. I had fear, that's the emotion. It's reality. I was really scared. I was scared that she had told you a lie about me, of course. Yo tenía miedo que ella te hubiera, notice the object goes before the hubiera dicho, that she had said, where's dicho come from? Hecho, dicho, that she had said a lie. I was scared that she had lied about me. Hubiera mentido. All right, so in your email to me today, I want two things. I want the score from your homework, and I want you to do one of each of these. I want one sentence, just type it out on the email. I want one sentence with a form of haya. Oh, and I spelled this one wrong. Hayamos, Hayamos. And plus haron ido. So something like an opinion, a doubt, an influence, or emotion. You can go back in the video and watch of something that you have done, and then I want one of something that you had done or somebody else had done. So I want one haya and one hubiera. Remember, you don't just sit, these sentences just don't come out of nowhere. You have to set up for them with an opinion, doubt, influence, or emotion. So I want one of each. That's as far as we're going with this today. I'll reteach it on Tuesday. I'll reteach it on Wednesday. On Thursday, you can review with me with Zoom or just a review, and then Friday, last test of the year as far as tests go. Here we go. I'm expecting from you workbook 301, 302 on Wednesday. I'm also expecting a quiz on work and assumptions and relate quiz on that Wednesday as well. So I will talk to you later. If you have any questions, feel free to llámame or just watch the video again tomorrow, and hopefully the start makes sense. I know this is really hard material, and I hate the fact that I'm not with you to like feel your pulse where you're at with this. So that's that.